So today didn't start exactly how I planned in my head. I went to bed at 2 a.m. So waking up at 6 to run was just impossible. I had to be honest with myself about my own accountability. If I don't own my decisions, I can't blame anyone else for the outcome. But then the day took a sharp turn right after I woke up. I got a proposal for a catering budget for a big event. It came through a family referral, and honestly, it felt like energy moving. Even if it wasn't my perfect morning, the universe started working. After dealing with the budget, I had this internal struggle about my product. I've been making these amazing brioche buns, super soft and buttery, but I was hesitant to send messages or sell myself to people. So I decided just to post on my WhatsApp status instead. And man, that gave me such a sense of relief, a real breakthrough. I realized that if people aren't interested, they just won't reply. It's basic. It's not a big deal, and that click made me feel so much lighter. Sometimes we overcomplicate the simple act of showing our work. After that, after that, after the win with the post, I felt a huge emotional discharge. I was a lot of It was a lot of information and adrenaline for just one morning. I'll be honest, I had a little escape moment and played a game in the afternoon. It was a quick dopamine hit, and I'm not exactly proud of it, but I understand why I did it. My brain needed to shut it down for a bit. I was processing the budget, the bread, and the expectations all at once. It's okay to recognize when the mental load is getting too heavy. Later, I went to drop some things off for batteries and met my aunt. We talked more about the catering project, and things got a bit tense. She suggested that just buying food and reselling it, and I felt attacked. My craft is handmade, so that suggestion really hit a nerve. But instead of reacting or exploding, I practiced some emotional management. I stayed quiet for about 5 minutes, just digesting the information. I realized she's looking at it from a business only perspective, that I had to swallow my pride a bit, but I didn't feel bad about it. The project scale changed, more meals, more days, more complexity. At first, it messed with my head because I had been doing alone. But then I look up the bigger picture. I move so much energy today. I contact suppliers, checked tools, and saw what a real operation looks like. I didn't do my cognitive tasks, but I lived a whole business masterclass. Today actually was yesterday, right? Yesterday wasn't about the routine, it was about the movement. And in the end, there was building something real actually feels like. I really felt something that I am building, the bread and this whole universe of making individual individual plates for people, to not to serve food. I'm making. I'm gonna make, right. Uh, it's like a takeout kind of food to deliver. I'm gonna just deliver this food to some crew that I construction that I in the line of montage of a event that will be placed here in the neighbor town. Then, in the end of this day, that was yesterday, right? I was completely exhausted, and this text, this narrative, this kind of, I noted, right? I write the sentence, and just today I had the time to record myself and do this daily journal about yesterday.